Right, welcome to the second installment in Ben's wonderful book of places and other stuff. Here I will be drawing pages 2 and 3 with pencils and this weird sort of charcoal-y kind of thing, which I have, which I don't know what the name of is, but it's interesting. It definitely made me do different things that I wouldn't have done if I just used the pencils. But that's good, kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone. I'll have to admit, dislike the drawing for most of the time I was drawing. I wasn't really happy with it. I don't like how the charcoal-y thing and the pencil-y thing kind of blended together to make the whole thing, but I don't know. I like the result. The end result is okay. It's not my favorite drawing ever, but it's definitely not my least favorite. I've done some of the ugly shit over the years. So yeah. There is some text that I read at the end, but I'm not going to read it just because, well, I'm lazy. But yeah, if you want to read it, you can go ahead. Which is just kind of an introduction to the book, I guess, and like a little bit of story. I don't think I'm going to write anything coherent for like the story. There's going to be like a developing arc or anything crazy like that. It's just going to be random drawings, and then I'll like write some weird word shit and then try to connect the word shit from one page with the word stuff shit from the next page, but I don't really think that'll be possible at all, like to maintain constantly. So there's definitely going to be pages where it's just all drawing and no words, but I wanted to have kind of like an introduction. I figured would be nice rather than just like a picture book. So, I did a little introduction, and there's like this sort of a thing I did where the introduction is like how you would turn the page, so that you turn the page from the cover and you see the introduction, and then the sort of the beginning of the book is upside down, so you have to rotate the book to read it. And in the introduction I mentioned that because when I started drawing, I don't really want to be limited for it to always make sense the way someone's looking at it, so I just kind of draw every which way, especially for doodles, which I don't know which side will be up at the end. It's very convenient to have it just like one page is one. I don't know, I forgot what I'm saying. Fuck. Anyway, I got it now. One page is straight, like you would look at it normally, and then the other page is upside down. You have to turn the book, and I think that would be pretty interesting to look at as far as picture books. So I kind of talk about that a bit in the introduction and some other stuff, and yeah, that's about it really. And then I just drew a bunch of random things going on. There's buildings and clouds and sort of structure-y things, which is pretty fun to make, I'll admit. Even though pencil drawings aren't my favorite of all time, because you can get really stuck in redrawing things with pencils or making it look perfect. You can get really stuck on that, every line has to be perfect or whatnot, which you just don't have when it comes to fine liners or ink or anything, because it's a lot harder to correct your mistakes with those than it would be with a pencil drawing. So that's kind of nice about the other mediums, but it's nice to go back and forth every now and then. I do have a big pencil drawing of a city, which I might show you at some point, although I don't have video for it. I'm not sure how that would work, but yeah, I had a good time. I had a very good time with this drawing, other than, when I hated it. So that's about it, really. I still have to talk for another minute, which I didn't really think about too much. Yeah. I'm walking around in my yard now recording this audio. Can you hear that? I mean, no, not my dog. Barefoot. It's nice. I don't know. Just sort of drawing and painting. There's going to be a lot of painting videos coming, I think. I mean, I know, because, I'm editing them. Actually, I finished the paintings before I finished this drawing, but for chronological purposes, I'm putting this one out first. I think I want to do some jumping. Okay, I'm going to do fuck! Almost died. It was fun. Yeah. Really don't have anything to talk about, which is kind of annoying. Oh, shit. there's like this, it rained recently, and one of my dogs digs holes, and one of the holes is just like under a tree, so it got covered in leaves, and then when it rained, because of the leaves, the water couldn't like drain into the ground or whatever, so it made like this small little, I don't want to say pond, but like a big impressive puddle, and now it's like my dog's water bowl, and it's been there like for weeks. It was nice when it rained, it was really transparent, but now it's just sort of muddy. Alright, anyway, that about wraps it up for this one. I decided to do these a little bit shorter than usual because I felt that 7.5 minutes was way too much, so I'm aiming for 6, which is going to be this one. So if you enjoyed the video, like it. If you didn't, call me a faggot in the comments. Yeah. That about does it. So, see ya whenever I decide to do something else.